Hey guys, welcome to the guide. In this episode, we are talking about video making 101. So pretty much just how to make stupid videos. And the first thing I want to talk about is just just doing it. Like you pretty much just got to do it. All right, you got to stop procrastinating and just be like, "All right, I'm just going to do this." And that's like the first step is just doing it. So I say that because, like, on Minds.com, right, there's a ton of smart people on this website who have, like, tons of potential. But the problem with being smart is they just overanalyze stuff too much. Like, there comes a point where you just gotta do it. It's called paralysis through overanalysis. Pretty much what happens is you sit there and you just keep analyzing something and you analyze it and then you overanalyze it. And then you don't know what to do because you've just thought about it too much. So there's a point where you just gotta stop thinking about it and you just gotta do it. And that's the problem with smart people, okay? Smart people, they will sit there and they will analyze everything. But whenever it comes down to doing it, they overthink it and then they just don't know what to do anymore. That's the problem with being smart. The second thing you gotta do is, like, figure out your own style. Like, your own style of making videos, okay? Because, like, you got, like, people like me who, you know, I just do some gameplay in the background and then I come up with some random crap to talk about. You got people like me that do that. And then you got the screenshot people where they take snapshots of, like, you know, they take screenshots and then they put a PowerPoint together and then they narrate over that. I mean, I can do that. That's not hard to do. And, like, you gotta find your own style of video making. Like, that's not something you can teach somebody. That's something that you just have to learn through trial and errors. Like, okay, what style works for you? I'm lazy, so I prefer just using video game footage. Because, like, the thought on it is quite simple, actually. It's the footage gives your eyes something to focus on, so it keeps your eyes busy, while I sit here and blab about something that keeps your ears busy. Like, that's the philosophy behind it. It's quite that simple. It's just like, the video game footage gives something to keep your eyes busy while your ears are listening. Pretty much, that's the philosophy behind it. And then you gotta narrate it. So, you can be one of the bloggers where, you know, you just stand in front of the camera and you talk about something. That's one way of narrating it. You got my style of narrating it, where I just, you know, stick a microphone in and start blabbing about something to myself in a room. But, like, you know, I've been talking to myself in a room for, like, what, 2.5 years now, so I'm pretty decently good at it. I won't say I'm the best at it, but, you know, I'm pretty decently good at it. But, like, you gotta get over that whole awkwardness of just talking to yourself, because it is weird. Like, when you first start narrating and you're just sitting here in a room talking to yourself, it's weird. And even, like, still to this day, if I'm sitting here blabbing about something and somebody comes walking into the room, I just give them, like, the stink eye go away look, like, because it's weird. Because, like, pretty much when you're narrating, you're just talking to yourself. Or if you're blogging, you're just talking to a camera, you know? Like, it's pretty weird, but, like, you know, after a while you just get used to it and then it becomes natural to you. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but, you know, hey, some of the best conversations I've ever had were with myself, okay? It's probably not a good thing, but, you know, whatever. And when you're narrating, you just gotta come up with something decently interesting to talk about. Like, that's pretty much what it comes down to, you know? Like, so, like, what interests you? Like me, I like airplanes, I like war stuff, I like stupid philosophy videos. I have a very large range of interests that I can, like, pull from. So that personally helps me out. But, like, you individually, you might only be interested in, like, you know, one thing. You know, like, you might be like, oh, I like guns, so that's what you want to do. Is you want gun stuff, or, you know, you like cooking, so that's what you want to do. You want to do cooking stuff. So then, like, narrow it down and then just focus on that. Because that's one of my problems, like, with Hitchhiker's Guide on YouTube, is, like, my channel's so damn random. That's one of the problems with it. It's such a random channel that you don't know what you're getting into whenever you go into Hitchhikers. But at the same time, I don't regret it because, like, I learned so much crap from doing all the random videos that I've done. Because I've done, like, GoPro videos where I'm off dinking around with GoPros. I've done that. I've done gaming videos where, you know, I just do this pretty much. And then I got my little snapshot PowerPoint videos. Like, I've learned so much crap from just doing Hitchhikers. But the thing is I have to focus it at this point in time. So how, like, with your channel or whatever, you should probably keep it focused on, like, one subject or another, and don't go my route where, like, I just do 50 subjects at once and, like, everybody's scratching their head like, you know, what is the focus of your channel? And I'm like, I don't know, an experiment, I guess, just to see what would happen. And it's nice when you have a place where you can, like, go and, like, test out your videos to see if they work or not, or if they're good, and get some, like, actual feedback on them. Because, like, on YouTube, right, you make a video, you put it up there, and then you sit there and you watch it, and, like, maybe one person comes by and, like, actually looks at your video. But you're just starting to make videos, so you're still kind of self-conscious about your video, so you're kind of afraid to promote your video, which is what you need to do on YouTube to, like, get your channel growing, is promote the dumb thing. So, like, having a website like Minds.com is nice because you can go over to Minds.com, right? Get your video on there. For $5 you get 5,000 views. And, like, everybody's just goofing around over there anyways. So, like, nobody really cares that much. Like, everybody over on Minds.com, for the most part, they're just all being goofballs and goofing around. So, like, going over there, you know, getting some views on your video, getting some feedback from people that, like, and they're nice people for the most part. You know, they're not, like, super anal, like, you have to do this super duper perfectly, or I'm just gonna hit that dislike button. Like, they're pretty lenient, so you can get some actual feedback on your video. And you can build your confidence that way, you know? Like, getting some feedback on your video, and, like, especially getting some positive feedback on a video, that builds confidence. So then you can come back over to YouTube and be like, yeah, I know my stuff's pretty good. I'm just gonna, you know, make this work. So, yeah, go check out Minds.com. If you're interested in it, just go check it out. It would be a good confidence booster for, you know, new people like that. And they're like, everybody's over there's just goofing around, so they're not gonna be, like, super overly, you know, judgmental on you. And the last thing is just keep trying. You know, if you don't fail at first, just keep trying, you know, the whole, like, why do you fall off the horse to get back on the stupid horse? You know, just, like, your first videos are gonna suck. They are. I'm not over here claiming I make the most amazing videos in the world either. But they're pretty decent. And, like, but, like, just know the first couple videos you make are gonna suck. Like, you're gonna be so embarrassed of them whenever you're, like, a year into making videos and you go back and watch your first video and you'll be like, oh man, we're just gonna delete that and pretend like that never happened, okay? You know, like, just expect your first videos are gonna suck. That's part of the learning curve, you know. You just got to be brave and do it. You just got to bite the bullet and be like, all right, I'm doing this. I know it's gonna suck, but, you know, if you really want to learn, that's how you learn. You know, you don't got to go to college for this. You just got to do it. Like, at this point in time, you don't have to go to college to make videos. You can just chill in your basement and make some stupid videos on your free time. And after a while, you'll be able to make some pretty dope free videos, you know? So it's just one of those things you gotta do. You just, your first videos are gonna suck. They are. You know, don't be ashamed of it. That's just how it is. That's just how it works. And then after a while, you'll figure out your style. You'll figure out, okay, this is what works for me. This was what doesn't work for me. And then you'll figure out how to narrate it. You know, your style of narration. Do you just like what I do, where, you know, you stick a mic in and then you just talk over something? Or are you one of those bloggers who likes to, you know, stand in front of the camera and, you know, do it that way? You know, you've got to figure out your own style. And then once you figure out your own style, then that just goes a long way. And then you just can't give up. Once you start, you just got to keep going, and whatever happens, happens, you know? That's just how it is. And then sooner or later, you'll get good at it. You'll all of a sudden you'll make some pretty cool videos, and you'll be like, yeah. Or you'll find out that you just hate making videos and you want nothing to do with it. It's possible. But then you're not one of those I could have been a contender people. You're not a I coulda, woulda, shoulda people. You're a well, I tried, I didn't like it, whatever sort of a person. You know. All right, that's this episode. Thanks for watching.